Hey y'all, my name is Tracy. I just wanted to take a minute to introduce myself. Minutes, it'll be more than a minute. Um, my name is Tracy Allen. I graduated from Gupton 20 years ago. I've been here, been here 10 years actually as of last week. Never thought I would be working here, but things just change. So I wanted to go over this course with you simply because once we get started, um, the the weeks are very quick. Even though you have 7 days in this course, as well as some of my other courses, you have 7 days to do your work. It's very quick. You have to stay on top of these things all the time. So from now until December, it you've got a constant of different things for different courses. So I don't know what you can see on your screen. Hopefully you can see what I see. And I've just got some of your syllabus pulled up, and I just kind of wanted to go over it a few minutes. This course is designed to do a couple of things. It's changed over the years, so the name Funeral Service Introduction course it's just relatively stayed, even though it's a mixture of many things. One, um, in the past, it used to be several weeks of kind of telling you about funeral service and how to get involved in it. I'm going to do that in different ways, both in this course and in my embalming course. Another thing that this course used to be designed for many, many years ago when I was in class is to teach people about computers. Well, you're online, so you should already know about computers. And if you don't, it is your responsibility to learn very quickly. We don't teach computers here. We don't teach how to work them. We don't teach how to upload things. I don't mind helping you, but if you really need a good one-on-one lesson, you can call here and ask for Mr. Pepper Bruce, who's our librarian, and he'd be more than happy to walk through things with you. He's here Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and that usually doesn't waver too much, so just kind of be aware. This course, so instead of using all those weeks to teach about computers, now we take those weeks and try to just make sure you hit the high points of things. So you'll have an assignment for um, something in a Microsoft Word document. It has to be in a Word document. So for you guys that don't use Microsoft, you may have to go find something relatively close. Um, Different fonts. We ask for different fonts. We don't try to make things difficult. We're simply just this is what we're going to go by. This is how we grade things. Um, so some of you that are using Mac computers, you're going to have a little bit more challenges sometimes than others. I've noticed that some of my PowerPoints that I embed different videos within the PowerPoints. If you're using a Mac computer, you usually can't see those, and I still hadn't figured out how to make that work just yet for everybody, but obviously we're a work in progress. So with this course, like I said, Microsoft Word, we do a project where we use Microsoft Excel. That's really just making sure you guys understand a couple of things. One, how to use Excel to your advantage, and then two, also how to somewhat understand a little bit more about how accounting relates to us. But it's a very quick project, so it's high level, and you may not get the concept of both. Something else we do is we use PowerPoint, where most funeral homes these days have a software program that they utilize for the video tributes, the memorial tributes, however you deem those, where you go into a funeral home and you see a TV and it's showing pictures of the deceased and their family, and great memories. We simply just utilize for this course, I just utilize PowerPoint. It makes it easy, and it gives me a good grading scale as well, because obviously there's instructions for that and how we do things. And then this semester, the new thing that we're going to attempt to try is um, we have there are lots of different software programs out there for for funeral homes, cemeteries, crematories, all the above. So we're gonna attempt this. There's a pro. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's called Kraken for that. So I've been working with them probably for the last 3 months, I guess, trying to figure out how we can utilize, making sure you guys know how to use this software because I think if you can use one, you can use them all. This software program not only to enter data, which is what they're based on. So the software is basically a web-based. This is a web-based, just like Gupton Institute is a web-based. It's where you can do it from any computer as long as you have your password, your username and password. You can log in from anywhere. Um, and this is most of these funeral home software programs is really just to keep everybody that works in that particular funeral home in the loop for every single case or every single family in which they serve. And then the bigger the funeral home, the more you're going to utilize more things, more points on the software. But we're going to attempt this, and basically what I'm going to do is um, once once all your information is loaded into, well, and it should already be loaded into the system, I'm going to use whatever email you gave for the Sonus Web, which would be on your application, which will be what our school is using. They're going to get this your email address, and then they'll send you a link, and it'll provide you with setting up your password so you can do some of your assignments, and that'll be later on the semester, so we have plenty of time. So going back to your syllabus, I'm pretty easy to contact Monday through Thursday. Phone, I talk on the phone like everybody else does, so feel free to call me anytime to talk or question what's going on or how you do whatever the assignment is. If you have just general questions about what's next or when does this happen, a lot of people have questions about their clinicals, which I'm responsible for. So I'll be more than happy to talk to you about that as it is needed. All I ask is let's get almost to midterm before we start asking those questions, because a lot of times right after midterm in the fall semester, a lot of emails go out about different things that prepare you for on down the line. But this course, there's the first 6 weeks is extremely important. So in order to graduate from this institution, obviously you got to pass all your courses with a passing grade. You've got to pass comps, and you've also got to pass this course, because the first 6 weeks is nothing but cremation. So when you graduate from this institution, not only do you have an Associate of Applied Science degree, but you also have a crematory operator certification, which is what this course prepares you for. So the first 6 weeks, it's simply cremation. I talk about it. I may do some videos closer to the midterm, which is your cremation exam, but for the most part, reading your textbook. I have PowerPoints that kind of coincide with your textbook that may just give you some highlights. That'll help you. Each week, you guys will see you have a schedule. The first week is just a discussion forum, but you have several weeks of just cremation questions where you have to upload question and answer into Gupton Institute, aka Moodle. Those questions are there for you to help you study. That is your study guide for your cremation exam. So by October 15th, so from October the 9th through October 15th, you have a cremation exam, which is proctored. I'll make sure to put this on the schedule so you guys can see it, because I don't think it's on this particular sheet just yet. No. So I'll make sure to put that that's a proctored exam. So just like with all your other proctored exams, as long as you have your Proctor U account information, you're simply just going in and scheduling this exam. So you have to pass this exam in order to stay in this course. So you'll see on your syllabus, going back, this is a professional course. So it must be, the exam must be passed with a 75 or better. If you make a 73 or a 74 on this exam, I'm not going to give you a point, and I'm not going to give you 2 points. You're going to withdraw from the course, or you can stay in the course. If you need to stay in the course, some people have to for financial aid reasons. If you stay in it, you're just going to get an F or a D if you make a 73 or 74. But if you can withdraw from the course and basically pick it up next fall, but we have to have a passing grade on this exam. That's just part of the certification. And I don't think some people don't take me seriously when I say a 74. I'm not giving you a 75. I encourage you to study for this exam, and your goal should be a 95, not a 75. It should be a 95. Cremation is very serious. I actually have a case sitting on my desk right now where the person doesn't have next of kin. The person has a significant other that has been their partner for 30 years, but I'm waiting on a will. I'm waiting on power of attorneys that say, hey, he has say so um, over what we do with her. So it if you don't know your laws and you don't know the regulations of cremation, um, there's no you have to basically you just have to, because otherwise what you're doing now, taking these exams, going through all this heartache and headache and costing you thousands of dollars, you're not going to have a license if you don't pay attention to the rules. So anyway, cremation is important. That's why 75 is sitting there and it's not going to change. From then you do the projects I mentioned earlier, PowerPoint, Excel, Word. And then the last part of this course is videos. You have to have a webcam. You have to have a microphone. You have to have someone helping you. The digital projects basically is where you record yourself taking 5 first call videos. Um, I'll do another video, hopefully before then, to kind of give you an idea of what these are. Don't panic yet. For those of you that were in my digital marketing class last semester, these in this course are a breeze compared to what you just went through. So these calls are 5 different calls, do 5 different weeks, and the recording may be a minute long. So it's really just something we have to do because our accreditation says we have to do it. And it's probably good practice too. So anyway, you will see your grade for the course is based on 40% your cremation exam, and then 30%, 25% for your projects. And then I always give credit if you do your weekly assignments, which is how we do your attendance as well. So keeping that in mind. Um, you will not have a final in this course, so you do not have to worry about where's the final, why am I not having a final, because there is no final. Your cremation exam is your midterm. Your projects, which will be on the software and PowerPoint and Excel and Word, and then you have your digital calls, and then that's it for this course. So basically, your main focus for this course, as far as studying goes, is for your midterm exam for cremation. So again, as time goes on, I'll give you some more information regarding this course. But my courses are basically laid out the same. You will see your syllabus at the bottom of your syllabus. Again, it's not there yet, but you will see your schedule, and I'll have it loaded here in just a minute. And then just knowing if you have any questions, feeling free to call me, email me. I'm pretty good with emails throughout the weekends most of the time, unless I'm just out of town and I can't get them. So anyway, I'm here to help. I wish you the best, and I hope you enjoy Gupton College.